Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's Wednesday. Marathon provided their Q3 results for earnings for 2021. So let's get into it. Got a couple questions for you guys as well on it. We'll get into it here. So Marathon Digital Holdings reports third quarter 2021 results. Here's the highlights of it. Increased total revenue to $51.7 million, a 76% increase from $29.3 million in the second quarter of 2021, and 6,091% increase year over year from $835,000 in the third quarter of 2020. So they have done a great job, a fantastic job, I could even say, growing their miner base, getting those installed, and getting everything, to increase revenue. So they did a great job here. Congrats to them. I had them for the third quarter at 58 million, roughly. So I was 6 million high. So about, 7-8% above where they actually landed here. Let me see here. What else do we have here? Marathon Investment Fund, which purchased 4,812 Bitcoins for approximately 150 million in January 2021, increased in fair value by 58 million during the first 9 months of 2021. So that was a smart move there. Obviously made, almost 30% in value increase on it. Non-GAAP income from operations was 43.5 million, or 43 per diluted share. Non-GAAP net income was 85.4 million, or 85 per diluted share. So this is great. And then we'll get into it here further a little bit. Let me see here. Cash and cash equivalents in October. There we go. So non-GAAP income from operations excludes the impact of depreciation and amortization of fixed assets, impairment losses on mined cryptocurrencies, server maintenance contract amortization, and stock compensation expenses. So stock compensation is a big one that we're going to get into here a little bit. And then let me see here. So highlights: increase the number of total miners deployed to 25,272 miners, which could generate approximately 2.7 exahash as of September 30th, 2021. So we'll look at my Excel sheet here. I have them at this number, what they reported here at the end of September. As of September 30th, 2021, held approximately 7,035 Bitcoins each, of which had a market price of approximately 43,718. As a result, the approximate fair market value of Marathon's Bitcoin holdings as digital currencies was approximately 307 million. Obviously, Bitcoin's up 25,000 from that now, so it's going to be worth a lot more currently. They purchased 30,000 more S19j Pro miners in the third quarter. I'll give them approximately 133,000 miners total at the end of next year. Enhance the board. Don't care about that. Let's get into the numbers here. It's way down here at the bottom. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom here. Okay. So here's their numbers. Cash and cash equivalents was 32.8 million, which was down from the 141 million. Obviously, spent a lot of money on infrastructure and getting miners in. So that's okay. Total assets, I like this. Obviously, doubled from where they were last year to 664 million compared to 313. So this was good. Going down here, what else we have here? Cryptocurrency mining, obviously 51.7 million. Great. Just a great quarter, obviously. Bitcoin has improved it went down from the second quarter, which was at its high of almost 68, and then went down to like 40-some thousand. And then compared to last year, 835,000. So obviously a huge increase in that. So that's good. Cost of revenue compensation. Cost of revenue was 10.2 million. So about an 80% net profit, I guess that would be, right? From operations. So cost of revenue for that to 51 million. You're looking at 20% of that, so that's 80% roughly net income margin on it. And the thing that kind of got me a little ticked off this morning was compensation-related taxes, 97 million. I get that they get stock options and all that, but this is just a weird way of putting it in here, I think. I think this should be placed someplace else because it goes down to the bottom line, which gives us down here negative, where did it go? Negative 22 cents net loss per share, basic and diluted weighted average shares. So don't like seeing that. Obviously, they had a non-GAAP was up to 85 cents, which was great. But this just got me kind of a little upset, especially since it was 614,000 a year ago. Now it's 97 million. I know the stock's been doing great, but you got to keep the compensation in line with the expectations, not making this into a piggy bank for everybody involved. You got to think about the shareholders as well. Down here, where were we? Yep, diluted loss earnings per share was negative 22. Non-GAAP diluted earnings loss per share was at 85. So yeah, overall, good quarter. Nothing to complain there other than shares of stock options. Okay, so here's what we got. So we got 2.7 exahash right here. This would be basically these miners here. Gives us 2.709, which is on track for what they reported at the end of September. So this is what they basically had mining here. It gives us 51.7 million. BTC HODL is 7,035. BTC mined in the quarter was 1,252. What else do we have here? Actual was 51.7 million earnings. I had them at 58 before I updated this. So I was off by 6 million as far as I thought they were going to get more miners installed before then, before the end of the quarter. So I thought that was going to be obviously a little bit better quarter for them on that one, but still really, really good. So if we look at the information here, what we have right now on what they provided for October operations, we're looking at, with the Bitcoin price being at 68,155 currently, we're looking at them having possibly a gross income of $100 million for Q4 if things stay the way they are, especially with all these miners being installed and they're being up to 2.96 exahash as reported at the end of October. And the miners installed is 27,280, so it's basically these miners here that are operational, a little bit less than these here. Those, I'm guessing, will come in later on this month, maybe next month. That will get them up to this point here, and then we may have a couple miners coming in here as well. We'll have to see what their operations update is for November to kind of update these numbers here. But right now, at these current prices, we're looking at 100 basically million gross revenue for the quarter if things stand the way they are. So if we look back over here, their current shares outstanding is 99. I think they reported over 100 million, which this will have to get updated, obviously. Current price to earnings is 55.82. Stock price is at 70. Oh, I need to update this. Sorry, guys. Let me do that really quick. Refresh all, because at 70.11. Excuse me, market cap is at almost 7 billion. So then if we use my very conservative numbers here, we would be at 50% net income, but they are right around 80%, so we'll use these numbers here. At 20 price to earnings multiple, the stock price should be at 29.07 at current price of Bitcoin. And then obviously at 100,000, we'd be at 36.15, 150,000 would be at 47.27, and 200,000 would be at 58.40. But because they're using a 55.82 multiple here, if we plug that into these numbers here, we'll see what we can get as far as more accurate numbers on that. So we'll just go 55 multiple on it. So right now at that, what they're making should be at 79.94. Let's move this over to these four here. So we're looking at a 99.42, possibly if Bitcoin hits 100,000, 150,000 would be 130, and 200,000 would be 160.59 if they maintain this current multiple of 55.82 and the price gets to these marks right here. So obviously they still have a lot of good upside potential possibly. The turning point is that it could go down. If we're looking at Marathon right now, let me see here. It's going down today. It's down almost 8% on the day. Where did it go? Oh, Marathon, there it is. Yep. So it's down 7% right now. It was almost down 8% on the day. Obviously, I don't know if people are not too fond of the earnings that have been posted. Obviously, they're showing 85 reported. Estimated was 42, so that's an upside. Revenue was obviously estimated 67 million. I had them at 58 million, so somebody else had it higher than I had it. So they were way off. So the surprise was 15 for them, and it was a surprise for me by 6. So I was a little bit closer than these guys, so congrats to me. But yeah, we'll just have to see how things continue on. Let me see, where else is there? I mean, all the miners are pretty much down, but Mara and Bitfarms, it looks like they're the ones that are down the most today. Hive seems to be down the least. It got kind of pummeled a little bit yesterday after all that happened with Hive. But yes, I think that's all I got for you guys. Obviously, good quarter. Looking for an even better quarter in Q4 for them. I think with the numbers, with the current price to earnings multiple stays the same. Bitcoin goes up in value. The stock's going to go up, I believe. You know, they could do things a little bit better with the options, stock options and things like that. But that's just my point. My take on it. Let me know what you guys think of all this. Obviously, it's all fluid. Like I said before, this is just my own data, right? So I'm going to post this little thing here really quick for you guys. For entertainment, not financial advice. Do your own research. Don't fall for scams, and spam posts always get deleted. But yeah, overall good. I'm looking to see what Q4 brings for them. Let me know what you guys think. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.